Hello all. Alright, for today's experiment, we are going to actually build a volcano and then we're going to make the volcano erupt. So some of the materials that we're going to use today to build our volcano, we have toilet tissue rolls, empty medicine bottles, food coloring, measuring cups. We have one that is 1 cup. Then we have another one that is a ½ a cup. And then we have this one. We have baking soda.
We have water.
Cornstarch. And then we have the wax paper. And then I'm going to also show you the other materials that we're going to use, because we have to use a portable stove and a pot so that we can cook up some of the materials. So just sit back and relax and enjoy this project. Okay, now we're going to also be using the portable stove and the pot to cook up some of our materials. Okay, we're back. Now, we're all in our protective gear. We have on our goggles. Put them on. We have our caps on. We have our lab coats and our aprons on. So we are ready to do this experiment. Now, for this experiment, we're going to be doubling up the measurement just to make sure that each scientist has enough materials to create the clay for their volcano. So the materials that we're going to use, we need a ½ cup of cornstarch, 1 cup of baking soda, 3/4 cups of water, and then the food coloring is optional. But we're not going to do the food coloring just yet. Right now, we're just going to pour in the cornstarch, baking soda, and water. And then I'm going to move over to the portable stove and you're going to watch it cook. So now, you will be in charge of the baking soda.
Yeah.
You will be in charge of the cornstarch.
Thank you.
You will be in charge of the water. And then you, sir, will be in charge of making sure all of the ingredients are the correct amount.
Okay.
So, stop banging on the table. Alright, so now you need this for the water. Okay, so we need a ½ cup of cornstarch. This is a ½ a cup. So you are going to pour in until it fills to the top.
It's already open.
Yes, and it's messy, people.
And we used it once to make black.
Yes. Keep going. It has to be filled to the top. Dash.
Come on. No. That's a little bit too much. This does feel like black. It does? Yeah. Feel it.
Okay, so that's a ½ a cup. Pour it in, please.
Okay. Whoa.
Now we're going to double. Please leave it alone. We're going to double. Dante, do it again.
Not too messy, not too messy.
Okay, wait a minute. We're going to shake some of it off. Oh, that's good enough. Okay, now, yes, there's a mess on the table. Please leave it, please leave it, please leave it. All right, now, Jessica's going to have 1 cup of baking soda.
So warm, I can feel it.
So we're going to double it, and she's going to put in 2 cups of baking soda.
You feel it?
Pour it. Pour it. Yes, this is 1 cup. Pour it all the way in. So she is pouring in. If you all can see, Jazzy, move back so they can see, please.
Oh my word! This feels good.
Now remember, while we're pouring this in,
I want to do it. They feel the same. Baking soda and the cornstarch. They basically feel the same.
all right, why are we having such a hard time? There we go.
Feel it.
Dump it in. Dump it in.
It looks like pop. It looks like pop. But
Okay, so we're going to fill up our 2nd cup of baking soda. Pour it in.
come on.
All right, stop. Okay. Now we have to do 3/4 of water. So Jazzy poured into 3/4.
So right, 2 right here.
Yes, that is 3/4.
That's 2, 3.
3/4.
So right there.
Yes.
Okay. Now open. Open. Take it out. Now I'm gonna come. So right there.
Yes, where it says 3/4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You go past that one. Past that one. Stop. You're good.
Okay, pour it in.
Okay.
Quickly, quickly, quickly. Now pour it. Get another 3/4. Pour it in. Jennifer, hand me the fork that's over there, please.
Okay, I can't get out here. There you go.
Pour it in quickly.
Wait, look at it.
Okay, now I'm going to move the mixture over to the portable stove to heat it up. Okay, so now we're going to stir. And we're going to keep stirring until it starts to bubble. And right now it's like thick at the bottom of the pan. So I have to keep blending it
Mommy,
until it is all solidified. Okay, it's not solidifying yet. It's only a little bit. So I'm going to add some more cornstarch to it. Ah, there it is. It's getting thick now.
Mommy, can we see it? Can we see it, Mommy?
Because you're supposed to be able to stir it until it forms a ball.
Mommy, where are you gonna cook it?
Okay, now I am going to hand out gloves. They'll each have to put on gloves because this part might get a little messy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Here you go, sir. Okay, so put your gloves on. Get your fingers all in position. I am going to sprinkle some cornstarch onto the wax paper. I put wax paper down on the table. I'm going to sprinkle some cornstarch. This is just to help with the mixture to not stick because it is going to be a little bit sticky.
Yay.
So once you have your gloves on, you can spread the cornstarch out on the wax paper. Once you have your gloves on, spread the cornstarch out on the wax paper. I'm going to put the mixture on the wax paper. They have already been instructed not to touch it. It is hot.
Mommy, it looks like potatoes.
Yes, it does look like mashed potatoes, but are we going to eat this?
No.
No.
It kind of looks like yellow. Yeah. The mushy.
Hot stuff coming through, hot stuff coming through.
I feel the heat. Looking for more. I have the smallest.
It's okay, Jazz.
There you go.
All right, we're back. Now what I'm going to let them do, they're going to pick between red and green food coloring to mix inside of their dough so they can make it for the outside of their volcano. So what color do you want, red or green?
Red. I want red.
Wait, not yet. What color do you want, Jess?
Red.
What color do you want, Jonte?
Green.
Jen, what color do you want?
Red.
Okay, now what you're going to do, I'm going to do a temperature check. Okay, now you can take your fingers and mush it around. It's going to be still a little bit warm, but mush it around because you got to try to blend in the whole red into all of it.
Oh, yeah. Mommy's getting red.
It's all right if it gets on the glove. Go ahead, mush it around.
You should have flattened it.
Don't fling it because it's going to get on people.
Wow. This is old.
Now, if it's too hot, you can take your wax paper and you can ball it up and smush it inside the wax paper.
It's hot.
Look.
Guys, just pick it up and do this.
Yeah, just ball it up all inside the wax if it's too hot. So go ahead, Jen. Just keep balling it up inside the wax paper.
The wax paper. And
that's okay.
The wax paper is stuck to the thing. Whoa, this is so cool. How? Whoa, I just took it apart.
How? Okay, so they're still mixing it. As we see, Jasmine's came out very nicely. She blended the colors in very well. Let me see yours, Jessica. Jessica's is a marble swirl. Let's see yours, please.
Mommy, I made a volcano.
Okay, Jennifer's is also a marble swirl with the colors. And then let's see yours. And then Jonte's is a nice green with a little bit of white in it. I think most of the white is coming off my gloves, but yes.
Guys, mine's so white.
Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take the dough and we're going to mold it around the toilet tissue holder. So everyone will receive their plate, their toilet tissue roll, and they will begin to mold the dough around their toilet tissue roll. Some needed assistance, and that's when you'll see me help them to try to help mold the dough on the toilet tissue roll. Patience is the key. Okay, now I helped them to build their mold up some, so everybody's volcano is complete. Now what we're going to do is, you guys, this is just a simple medicine container. I saved them. Don't judge me. I always save things. I'm like, they can use it for an art project. So they're going to take the lid off and they're going to insert it in the hole of their volcano.
You want to put it? Drop it in. Drop it in. Drop it in. Drop it in. Mom, why do we do this?
All right, so that was a basic step. Once you push it in, that's it. Just leave it alone after that. Just slide it in the hole. Don't crush your volcano, Jess. Slide it in like that. Okay. Now, we have our volcanoes. We have our tubes inside of the volcanoes. And now we need the two special ingredients. So we have our acid and we have our base. Now, same thing with chemical reaction from last time. Somebody tell me, what do you think is going to happen to our volcano? Chemical reaction, which is going to explode. Okay, so now we're going to pour some baking soda inside of our volcano. We're going to try to do the final step and see if our volcano will erupt. So we're going to pour in the final ingredient. We're going to do it one at a time so we can see everyone's reaction.
What? Mommy, look, it can maybe go like this. Look.
Now we're also going to drop in
some red food dye.
Some red food dye in each one just to see. Whoops.
It's like melting the baking soda.
Okay, now we're going to start with Jasmine first. So put yours in the middle so everybody can see. And pour it all in and let's see what happens to Jasmine. Yes, pour it all in. And move back. Keep going, keep going. And the eruption took place. Mommy. Nice. All right, now we're going to do Jennifer. All right, pour it in, pour it all in. Alright, next we're going to see Jessica's. Alright, and last but not least, we're going to see John Tay. Oh, wait, let's move yours over in the middle. All right.
Go. It's pink.
Oh,
that was really big.
Very nice.
It's a pink, not green.
So I hope you all enjoyed this segment of volcano eruption. Until next time.
Bye. Make sure to like and subscribe and share.
Subscribe, and share.
Mommy, can we take it out?